everyone, my name is Akhtar Hussain Sheikh and I teach economics to civil service aspirants. Uh, I have started this lecture series for civil services, whether you are preparing for UPSC or any state exam. I'm very sure that this lecture series is going to clear your all the doubts regarding the economics. What will be the feature of this lecture series is that I will cover all the NCRTs from 6th to 12th, and you don't have to go anywhere from now onwards regarding anything related to economics. So start करते हैं. As always with the introduction, what is economics, and I think we all know we have studied economics somewhere in life. अगर नहीं पढ़ा तब भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. चलिए, सो इकोनॉमिक्स अगर हम इसका एक द बुक्स लैंग्वेज जब हम देखते हैं तो इकोनॉमिक्स ये बोला जाता है कि एक ग्रीक वर्ड, एंशिएंट एक ग्रीक वर्ड से निकला है जिसका नाम है ओइकोनोमोस. सो दिस ओइकोनोमोस जो है, इट मींस टू थिंग्स. इट हैज टू वर्ड्स हियर. व्हाट इज ओइकोस एंड अनदर इज नोमोस. सो ओइकोस मींस हाउसहोल्ड and nomo means management. So what exactly it means is that, give me a minute, yes. So what exactly it means is that economics, you can also in the meantime, if you want to make notes and all that, is derived from oiko and nomo, right? So oiko means your household, जिसको आप घर बोलते हैं, and nomo means rules or management. Can I say that economics is how you run a household? Can I also say that if you want to buy clothes, you want to buy food, you want to maybe buy some, say for example, oil or any other expenditure, for that you need to have a budget, for that you need to have the resources. So it's simply the rules of household. It is a general term, rules of household. That is the old meaning of economics, the bookish meaning of economics. Now the term thus simply means it is the management of household, the management of household. All right. Now we often see that, is economics the part of social sciences? Yes. Whenever you hear the word social science, it means it deals with people. It deals with people. So economics is the part of social science because it deals with the study of human behavior and its relationship with ends or wants and limited resources. See, two things are here. You have to remember, economics deals with two things. Economics, when we see economics जो है, it's a part of social science. Social science, इसका मतलब ये होता है that it deals with human behavior. It deals with human behavior. इसमें हम स्टडी करते हैं human behavior. कब? When humans have some needs or I would say wants. फिलहाल ये दोनों अलग अलग हैं, वो बाद में हम डिस्कस करेंगे. फिलहाल इतना समझ लीजिए, you have some needs, you have some wants, and to fulfill these wants and needs you must have some resources, right? All right. Now the god has kept a particular character of these needs is that these needs are always unlimited. ये क्या होता है? हमेशा unlimited होते हैं, right? और ये resources होते हैं हमारे पास limited. Resources चाहे natural हो, man made हो, they always are limited. Even air is considered a limited resource. I would say good quality of air is always limited, right? If you have been in Delhi, तो आपको पता होगा कि एयर क्वालिटी इंडेक्स कितना खराब होता है वहां पे। ठीक है। So how do you fulfill your unlimited wants or your needs with your limited resources? That is actually the economics. I will give an example. Say for example, you your income, your monthly income is rupees 5,000. Your monthly income is rupees 5,000. That is your resources. And you have some wants. Say for example, you have children. For example, you are married. Kharcha 2000. For example, hypothetically, household items, say for example, is 3,000, and maybe your other health and miscellaneous expenditure is rupees 1,000. Okay, so your total expenditure is around 6,000 rupees, but your income is 5,000 rupees. How do you behave in this situation when your resources are always limited and your needs and wants are always unlimited? In this situation, how do you behave? What the decisions you are going to take? Whether you will, in this situation, we are falling the short of 1,000 rupees. Whether you want to, kind of go for a borrowings, or you want to delay some expenses. And if you study this, this is your economics, and this is how economics is related to humans. All right, and same is the case with any household. It can be a case with any country or any area. Say for example, हम मानते हैं कि कोई भी कंट्री है, ठीक है। इस कंट्री के पास कुछ रिसोर्सेज होंगे, राइट। इस कंट्री पे पास कुछ वांट्स भी होंगे. So it's a case of a country, an individual, or a household. Resources are always and always limited, and your wants are always unlimited. Remember these two words. So wants are unlimited, resources are limited. We also call it scarce, SCAR. Scarce means which are in a limited quantity. So how do you behave when your resources are limited and wants are unlimited? How do you behave? This is your economics. So economics is a study. क्या है economics? It is study of human behavior. It is study of human behavior. And how do humans behave when, again, resources are limited and wants are always unlimited? All right. So example, इस केस में the India's population is around 15%, and our land is around 2.4% of whole global land. So our we have a lot of huge chunk of population living in India, and to sustain that huge level of population, our land is very very limited. All right, and how do we as Indians behave so that we will fulfill all the basic and important resources, basic and important uh, wants of these people using that limited land? This is the part of economics. All right. Now there is one thing that when you have scarcity, it leads to choice. You have to understand these two things. See, when the resources are scarce, when the resources are limited, ठीक है, it always gives some choice. That means you will have to make some choice. Remember, whenever the resources are limited, it gives the problem of choice. I will give an example. Say for example, you have rupees 100. Okay, now you are far away from your home. You have been out of your home uh, for a say for example for a particular work. At the end of the day, you are left with rupees 100, and you have two options. That means your resources are here limited. You want to have some food because you are hungry. This is your one need. And another need is you want to go home, and ये आपके पास किराया है. आपका फेयर है, सिर्फ 100 रुपया लगता है. So resources are limited, but your wants are here contradictory. That means when the resources are scarce, ठीक है, it gives choice. That means you will have to take a decision here whether you want to go for a food. अगर आप food you want to address your hunger, तो लेकिन फिर आप घर नहीं जा पाएंगे. लेकिन अगर आपको घर जाना है तो आप भूखे रहेंगे. आपको बात समझ आ रही है? So it's a study of how people make choices. Another example, you have, say for example, 10,000 rupees, okay, and you want to buy phone A and B. Say for example, your phone A is out of your budget and it is around 15,000, and your phone B, it is around 12,000, and another option is it can be managed in 10,000 rupees. So when your resources are limited, it always leads to the choice. It always leads to a situation जहाँ पे आपको एक decision लेना पड़ेगा. तो जिंदगी में भी आप ये याद रखिएगा, whenever the resources are limited, okay, तो आपको एक decision लेना पड़ता है कि in these two things, which is the thing which is the best that suits me. Okay, all right. So तो economics क्या है? So economics can be defined as a rational management. So we can call it economics, that is a rational management of scarce resources. आपके पास resources हैं, they are limited. Rational मतलब आप सोच विचार से आप इनको कैसे use कर सकते हैं in such a manner that our economic welfare is maximized. So what is economics? याद रखिए, simple, economics is a study. It is a study, right? Or in which we study human behavior, first of all human behavior, and its relation with human behavior का relation with resources and your wants. Your wants are unlimited, your resources are limited. All right, ठीक है, यही तो बोल रहे हैं कि economics can be defined as a rational management. Rational management here means where you take the decisions thinking its both pros and cons. ठीक है, आप इसके अच्छाई और बुराई भी देख लीजिए कि आपके पास जितने भी resources हैं, how you can betterly use them so that your overall welfare is maximized. चलिए, इकोनॉमिक्स का एक पुराना नाम था जिसको हम बोलते हैं पॉलिटिकल इकोनॉमी. इकोनॉमिक्स का एक पुराना नाम है, वी आल्सो कॉल इट पॉलिटिकल इकोनॉमी. व्हाट इज दिस पॉलिटिकल इकोनॉमी? सो इट इज अ स्टडी ऑफ हाउ political institutions, the political environment, and the economic system like capitalism, socialism, or mixed, it influence each other. क्या होता है political economy? It simply means, एक मिनट, political economy. Political economy, it is a study, right? It is a study of political system, right? And economic system. It simply means how political decisions, how political decisions impact our economy, or what is the level of political environment in the country. What is the system of economic in our country? Is our country completely capitalist? आगे हम पढ़ेंगे कैपिटलिस्ट. इज इट कंप्लीटली सोशलिस्ट? फिलहाल आप सिर्फ समझने की कोशिश करेंगे, बार बार रिपीट कीजिए. अगर आपको कुछ समझ नहीं आता कमेंट्स में बोल दीजिए, आई कैन गेट बैक टू यू. और इट इज मिक्स्ड. फिलहाल एट दिस लेवल कैपिटलिस्ट मतलब जहाँ पे सारे डिसीजंस मार्केट लेता है, प्राइवेट प्लेयर्स लेते हैं. सोशलिस्ट इकोनॉमी वो होती है, सिंपली याद रख लीजिए, जहाँ पे पॉलिटिकल सिस्टम सारे डिसीजंस लेते हैं, एंड मिक्स्ड में प्राइवेट प्लस पब्लिक दोनों मिलकर काम करते हैं. So what is political economy? It is a system, it is a study of political system, how it impacts our economy. Say for example, uh, एक एग्जांपल मैं लेता हूँ. पॉलिटिकल इकोनॉमी का कॉन्सेप्ट ये है कि अगर 1991 में गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने एक डिसीजन लिया था, इसको बोलते हैं न्यू इकोनॉमिक रिफॉर्म्स. न्यू इकोनॉमिक रिफॉर्म्स में आगे आपको पढ़ाऊंगा. न्यू इकोनॉमिक रिफॉर्म्स लाइक LPG, लिबरलाइजेशन, प्राइवेटाइजेशन एंड ग्लोबलाइजेशन. डिसीजन पॉलिटिकल था, बट इसका इम्पैक्ट जो था, इट वाज कंप्लीटली इकोनॉमिक. इट वाज कंप्लीटली इकोनॉमिक. सी, पॉलिटिकल इकोनॉमी का दूसरा मतलब ये भी है कि हाउ योर economists and your politicians work together. Politics and economics. आपने वो कहानी सुनी होगी ना, that good politics is bad economics. Is bad economics. इसका मतलब ये हो गया कि आप अच्छे politicians हो सकते हैं, लेकिन आप कभी भी फिर आप अच्छे economist नहीं हो सकते, या आप अच्छे economist हो सकते हैं और आप कभी भी अच्छे politician नहीं हो सकते हैं. ओके, आप तो बात समझ ही गए होंगे. So how the political system and economic system impact each other. Example, if there is more poverty, it is it is first an economic problem, and if you do not address the poverty, it may lead to a political problem. That is, you may lose your new elections because of the poverty. ठीक है. एंड पॉवर्टी को एड्रेस करना किसका काम है? पॉलिटिशियंस का. दैट मीन्स देयर शुड बी समथिंग कॉल्ड स्कीम्स और positive actions taken by the government so that they address the poverty. So simply how political system and economic system work together is known as political economy. समझ आया? ओके, प्लीज मुझे बताइए अगर आप, मैं थोड़ा ज्यादा तेज चल रहा हूँ. ऑल दैट, since YouTube में पहली बार पढ़ा रहा हूँ, it's I've been teaching economics for quite long time, 7 to 8 years, and I will improve here as well because I always love to improve, and it's always good that if there is anything you can suggest to me to improve the content. All right. अब हम देखते हैं what is economy. देखिए, हमने देखा होगा, आपने दो वर्ड्स सुने होंगे. एक है आपका इकोनॉमिक्स, दूसरा आपका इकोनॉमी. Give me a minute. Economy, economics and economy, right? Okay. चलिए, इकोनॉमिक्स जो है ना, ये एक सब्जेक्ट है. क्या है? ये एक सब्जेक्ट है. It is a subject where we study human human behavior. इस human behavior का relation क्या है? Wants के साथ and your resources. All right. Okay. But what is economy? So economy has two definitions. One, economy, remember, it is an area. Generally books इसमें बहुत सारी बुक्स जो है इकोनॉमी को गलत डिफाइन करते हैं. Anyway, it's an area. It's a geographical area. Economy is a geographical area. Good. Second, which has its own resources. उस geographical area में कुछ resources होंगे and its own problems. Right? And can I take an example of, say for example, this is our India. It's a geographical area. So have you heard the word Indian economy? Economy, remember, it's an area or a geographical area. It has resources, it has own problems. Okay, can we further bifurcate this? It, for example, Punjab's economy, and in the Punjab, can we call Bathinda's economy? You are from, say for example, UP economy, Let's go down further. Mirzapur economy, right? So what is economy? First definition: economy is an area, it's a geographical area. It may have some resources, it may have some problems. Now what is economics? Economics is a subject, it is a study that deals with humans which have their particular wants and resources. Can I also say that, give me a minute. If economics is a subject, economy जो है, it is, remember word economy means geographical area, it is a geographical area. जैसे हम बोलते हैं, देखिए, जैसे हम पॉलिटिकल साइंस में जियोग्राफिकल एरिया बोलते हैं स्टेट, राइट? ओके, ओके, जियोग्राफी में हम एक जियोग्राफिकल एरिया को बोलते हैं कंट्री, ठीक है? ओके, सिमिलरली हम इकोनॉमिक्स में इस कंट्री को बोलते हैं इकोनॉमी, राइट? ओके, सो चलिए, लेट मी रैप इट। ऑलराइट, सो इकोनॉमी जो है, इट्स अ प्रैक्टिकल application, it's a practical application of principles of economics, can I call it, कि economics के principles कहाँ पे exactly apply होते हैं, उस एरिया को हम इकोनॉमी बोलते हैं, राइट? ऑलराइट, सी, देखिए यहाँ पे देख लीजिए आप, थोड़ा सा ध्यान दीजिए। Economy refers to geographical area where economic activities are carried out. What are the economic activities? Production, distribution, consumption, and investment. Remember this word. It is a geographical area, right? See, economics is a theory. Economy is a practical part. Remember it. And ये आप practically किसी area में apply करोगे, right? That is a geographical area where economic activities are carried out. So economy shows us two things. Word economy means one, it's a geographical area. Remember, where the economic activities are carried out, production, distribution, and consumption. Second, it shows us two things. One, nature of economic activity. कि economic activity का nature क्या है? क्या इस economy में, क्या इस geographical area में ज़्यादा agriculture है, industrialization है या services है? And level of economic एक्टिविटी, कि इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी जो वहां पे हो रही है उसका लेवल क्या है, क्या वहां पे अंडर डेवलप्ड है, डेवलपिंग है या डेवलप्ड है। ऑलराइट, दूसरी डेफिनेशन क्या है इकोनॉमी की, जो मैंने भी बताया, इफ इकोनॉमिक्स जो है इज अ सब्जेक्ट, राइट? सो इकोनॉमी is the subject matter. If physics is the subject, gravity, and if you talk about the gravity of the earth, ठीक है, it is a subject matter, समझ आए? Okay, so thus economy is the system where the economic principles are applied in reality. All right, चलिए थोड़ा सम अप करते हैं कि हमने क्या पढ़ा आज। एक, हमने ये पढ़ा कि पहला जो आपका इकोनॉमिक्स है, इकोनॉमिक्स ये एक ऐसा सब्जेक्ट है that deals with two things. One, it is your human wants, it deals with human wants and resources. All right, good. But the problem with wants is they are unlimited, right? And resources are always limited. And how do you behave here? How do you behave here? Okay, that is economics. Second is that when the when the resources are limited, we call it scarcity. Scarcity. It leads to the problem of choice. It leads to the problem of choice. You will have to make a decision. You will have to make a decision. Remember that example. You have 100 rupees. You want to either eat food or you want to go back home. आपके पास 100 रुपया है, या तो आप खाना खाओगे या आपके पास किराया के लिए बचा है. तो अगेन इट्स अप टू यू, आप इसका कैसे इस्तेमाल करते हैं. ठीक है. सेकंड, व्हाट इज इकोनॉमी. राइट, सो इकोनॉमिक में दो मतलब हैं. एक, इट इज अ जियोग्राफिकल एरिया. It is a geographical area, like Indian economy, Japanese economy, Punjab's economy, Maharashtra's economy, J&K's economy, या किसी एक छोटे से गांव की इकोनॉमी. ठीक है. एंड दिस इकोनॉमी जो है, it shows two things. One, it is a geographical area. Second, it shows two things. क्या? एक, level of economic activity and type of economic activity. Type of economic activity, कि यहाँ पे जो इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी हो रही है वो किस किस्म की हो रही है. क्या ये एग्रीकल्चर है, एग्रीकल्चर बेस्ड इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी हो रही है, या इंडस्ट्रियल बेस्ड इकोनॉमिक हो रही है, या सर्विसेज बेस्ड हो रही है. तो तीनों मिलके भी हो सकते हैं. एंड वो हमें पता चलेगा कि लेवल क्या है इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी का. से फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ यू टेक द अबाउट द केस ऑफ सोमालिया. से फॉर एग्जांपल सोमालिया एक अफ्रीकन कंट्री है. It is agricultural based, right? Say for example, India and Japan, service based. Japan is mostly, industrial based. India is mostly service based. All right, so we have to see कि maximum जो आपके वहाँ पे काम हो रहा है, क्या वो एग्रीकल्चर बेस्ड है, इंडस्ट्रियल बेस्ड है, या सर्विसेज बेस्ड है. हमारा मैक्सिमम जीडीपी जो है इंडिया का, वो आता है सर्विसेज से. अराउंड touching 60% of GDP is coming from services. So we can say कि India is a service based economy. All right. Thank you so much. And please अगर आपको lecture अच्छा लगा तो like, subscribe कर दीजिए. And please help me so that I can again kind of help you in preparation of your examination. Thank you so much.